welcome everybody. See if I can remember how to do this. Nice to see you all. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk. So I've missed you guys, but yeah, I'm glad you were able to watch some of the videos that I put up for the week, and I hope you guys are well. So let's just double check who's in here. Got a few people in the chat. Lovely, lovely. So hi Joanna, hi Sally, hi Linda, hi Cindy, Shaz, Lisa, Judy. Now, has YouTube updated something where like people's names come up in different colours now? What is with that? Oh, it's very colourful and lovely. Well, there we go. Hi Janice, hi Lisbeth. Right, let's get down to it. So I have in a box all those lovely flowers that I made last Friday. So I've just seen a gem come undone. Hi Bonnie, hi Deb. Hello. Great, right, let's get you down looking at that. There we go. So these are all those lovely flowers, and I did do a little bit of extra decorating. I popped some of the fine tip glue pen over the top of the hot glue and all those beads and bits and bobs, so that I know that it's really strong and firm and will stay put. Then I think I added lots of gems to the centres, which you guys didn't see me do. So if you want, I'll put a link to in the description to when I made these last week. I also finished off shaping these leaves, and I also have put little raindrops. Oh, sorry. What do you think? These are my little raindrops, again with the fine tip glue pen. I find that really helpful for that, and put lots of gems and things on the inside. So just a quick reminder, I have this frame, this box frame here, and I want to decorate the back of that. Ignore this bit. I bought this in a shop years and years ago, and I want to put some paper across the back of this. Now I was still kind of deciding what paper to do. I have to admit I'm still as yet a little bit undecided. I'm having a think. I'm wondering whether to just go for Blackberry Bliss, because the Blackberry Bliss flowers are going to have lots of green behind them, so you know, it should look good. Oh, sorry to hear that, Shaz. Did she have her surgery? Hi Judy from California. Hi Michelle. Hi Lane. Right, so I'm just going to cut a piece of card to fit this panel. This is 12.5 by 17.5. Okay, can do that. I wouldn't mind trying to put it through the embossing folder, but I don't have an embossing folder that will probably fit all of it. But I'm wondering if I could line it up and do a partial. Move it there. Oh, no, that's wonky. Hold on. Can't go through wonky. So I've just lined it up with one of the patterns on that side. So right, I'm going to peg it for a second while I get my cut and emboss machine. Hi Glenna. Hi Jan. Hi Nessa. Oh, it's not going to be a card, Nessa. It's going to be a framed piece of artwork. Just realised I don't need that one, do I? Yeah, that's why it's a bit of an odd size, to be honest, Vanessa. Ooh, come on. Right, okay, made it through. And I want to turn it and line it up. And I've deliberately chosen a pattern that's the same going up as it is going down, if that makes sense. So. Okay, here we go. Ooh, shot out on the other side. Oh! Nope, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Try again, Ruth. Line it up. I often say on this channel, I do these things so that you know, you don't have to. I make the mistakes for you. Right, let's try that again. I've put it in a bit further now. Hi Martina. Oh, lovely to see you. You're out of bed. Well, I was hoping you could probably stay in bed. Oh, sorry. Right, there we go. It's just squashed it a little bit there, but anyway, you get, I mean, I'm hoping to cover it with flowers anyway, so you won't see that crease in the middle. That's the plan anyway. You know, well, you know me, you can have these plans and might not quite go to plan. Right. Well, the weather's certainly got a bit warmer here in the UK. So I'll turn my radiator down a little bit. Save a bit of electricity. Right, so I wanted to do a little bit of a repeat pattern. So I know I've got three clusters here. Now it might be that I know I've got ones that are going to overhang, but I will have to just cut them afterwards. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to get on and glue, because otherwise I'm going to sit here all evening and fiddle and fiddle and fiddle, and then I'm going to have to glue it all down. So I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and just go for it and start gluing everything down. So, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I have a page full of glorious flowers. Sorry, concentrating at the moment, guys. Oh yeah, you like to watch from your laptop. It's freezing with you. Oh, that's a good idea, Michelle. Yeah, I could do that, but I have a plan. I have a plan to put lots of flowers across, so it should be all right. Should disguise it somewhat. All right, and then we have one of these. Actually, I have 4 of those, but well, should I put it here? And that way it will disguise some of that line. Yeah, maybe. Right, let's do that. So when you're sticking these, it's worth holding them down for a few seconds, because you're waiting for the glue to cool. Oops, there we go. Hi Georgiana. Hi Andrea. Hi. Who else? Carolee, hello. Hi April. Ah, oh, lovely to see you all. Well, thank you for keeping all the chatter going when I was away. Alright, so we have got this leaf, which we could put across there. Then theoretically we'd have a bit of that leaf then showing there. I think a bit of that leaf showing like that. So we might start to see the other design creeping on from the side. You know, we might see that there. But I think I'll start off with putting, I've got 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, I do have this purple one, but I want to put lots of greenery behind there first. Okay, so you'd get a bit coming on. So I'm trying to go for a repeat pattern here. So theoretically that would be there. But like I said earlier, that would also have some green around it to show off that dark purple. So you would actually see it there. That one's going to go there. So that would go there. Oh, and then we've got some of these. So, oh, this was the other thing I did. I punched out some of those sprigs and I added some of the pearlescent paint just to those to make them look a bit like berries. So one has lost its bling. Ah, right, okay. I do have some bits of bling that are floating around here. So, right. So this one, I'm going to just pull these back a bit. Put that there. Yep, that one's popping off as well. They do pop off because I'm curling the card, and bling really likes a flat surface. So as soon as you start to pull that card back, it pops off. So yeah, I'll have to. Oh, here's one that hasn't lost its bling. Let's go for that one. Let's just move these out of the way a second, so I can get a clearer picture of what I'm doing. Ooh, oh, it's just popped off again, doesn't it? Did it pop off onto my skirt? Oh yes, it did. Oh, Lisa, bless you. Yes, you're a day early. Although I was sitting, we had a friend round for pizza this evening, and I was sitting chatting to her, and I had a panic that I'd got the wrong day, Lisa, that it was today, not tomorrow. Anyway, then I was like, no, it's Saturday tomorrow. Oh, well. I'm sure you've got your craft space ready. Ruth is doing a repeat pattern. Where's Ruth gone? Oh. Lisa's keen. Come on. I'd had this idea for ages. Oh no, that would go down there. So that needs to go there. No, it doesn't. It actually needs to go a bit lower. Because look, it's in line with that one. So there. Yeah, sorry, the idea was I wanted to create a piece of art like this that almost looked like it's been embroidered onto fabric, but it's just, you know, like a patterned repeat pattern, but it's all paper flowers. Get rid of a few of these strings. So let me just figure out. So that's 3 fingers apart. So you wouldn't quite see. So you have to imagine that that one would be sitting there. So let's see what this would look like with a leaf in there, like that. It's all right, Wendy, I haven't been abducted by aliens. Hi, Leslie. Nice to see you. Oh, I also put some little raindrops on this, or dewdrops, onto to this greenery. Oh, got a big bit of glue there. See if I can push it in. Okay, so I want some greenery to come from under here. That looks a little too symmetrical, doesn't it? Maybe that'll do. So lift. Thank you, Janice. Am I rested from my time away? I feel more rested than I did yesterday. Thank you, Lana. Yeah, I had a bit of a chill out this afternoon. Now I think we'd see just a little bit of that there, which is going to be really tricky to cut, but I'm wondering if I just put a little, I know what, if I just put a bit of, if I do that, because it really doesn't have to be much on that side. I'm just going to do that because I don't want to have to cut through glue. That's going to be a nightmare. So if I just do, this is like a faux bed of flower on this side. There we go. Because the frame is going to go here. Okay, right. So I need a bit of greenery on this side. And yes, I am using hot glue because I'm impatient for it to dry. So yeah, I had my breastfeeding support group this morning, which was lovely. Got to see the lovely Wendy, who I'd not seen for quite a while, for a week or so. And then I pretty much came straight home and cooked myself some lunch. I tell you what, I really enjoyed just cooking myself some lunch this afternoon because we'd eaten out for the last couple of days, and just had to, my husband had some leftover like little roast potatoes that he put in the grill, So those were nice. And you know, when you twice cook potatoes, they're like really nice and crispy, aren't they? So I had a quick look in the fridge, thought, oh, what have I got? What needs using up, you know? And I fried off, so happened I bought some spring onions last week, and they're really, like, normally in a pack of spring onions you get what, 5 or 6, don't you, in a pack? But because these were so thick, like there was only about 3 of them in there. So I fried off 1 spring onion, which was plenty, and I had some leftover sugar snap peas. So I just roughly chopped those up, about half a red pepper, or maybe less than that, and so the spring onion, the red pepper, the sugar snap peas, fried those up until they were really nice and soft, and then popped a fried egg in the middle of it all, you know, and then kind of covered the fried egg over with a vegetable mixture. And then I had some basil that was left over that I needed to use up, so I chopped that up, sprinkled the basil on top of this mixture that had this egg cooking inside it, and then I grated Parmesan cheese over the top of it, which was lovely, really nice. And had that with those potatoes that I mentioned earlier that were nice and crispy. So I enjoyed that. And then I ended up watching, oh yes, I knew there was something I wanted to tell you. I ended up watching, there's a fabulous YouTube channel called is it Architectural Digest or something like that? And one of the things that they do on the channel is they'll go and visit a famous person's house, and that famous person will kind of like show you around their house. And I was watching the one to do with Rita Ora. Now, for those of you who don't know who Rita Ora is, she's a British pop sort of star. And as I was watching this thing about Rita Ora, my husband says, oh, hasn't she recently married Taika Waititi? I was like, no, really? Anyway, so of course I Google it. Yeah, she's married Taika Waititi. I hadn't even realised he'd split up from his previous wife, which I was actually quite sad about, because he has two young children, and you know, it's always hard, isn't it? You know, whatever the circumstances, you know, I don't know his circumstances, and you know, so it's no judgment. It's just, you know, it's sad when marriages end. Anyway, sorry, the thing that I found interesting was she lives, sorry, I'm just going to take a pause from this because I can't talk and do this at the same time. She lives in London in the house that Arthur Rackham lived in. And so if you know anything about sort of British English literature, Arthur Rackham is quite well known for his stories and things. And she has a blue plaque. There's a blue plaque on that building that he lived in. Anyway, she does a tour. So if anyone's interested, go look up on YouTube, Rita Ora Home, Architectural Digest, or Arthur Rackham, whatever. And you get a bit of a tour of what she's done with the house. But she has, with great respect to her for this, left a lot of the house as it was, like original doors. What else? Yeah, just different bits to it that, you know, she's left as they were originally in the Victorian times. And the garden is just stunning. The fact it's in the middle of London is just almost unbelievable. You don't realise it is. Anyway, so I quite enjoyed that. And then, of course, when you want to watch one thing, you want to watch another. And I ended up just watching a few of those while sorting socks. So there we go. You're going north to a cottage on the coast. Oh, Janice is off on holiday. Oh, yeah, I need resting time. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a case of pacing oneself, isn't it? As either you get older or if you've got ill health or whatever. Pacing is key. Right, so I'm just being mindful of whatever I put in here, I've got to put in there, and then I've got to pop in up there to repeat this pattern. Oh, wood burner. Oh, Janice, you're going to have to do a live from your wood burner so we can actually properly sit by your fire. Methinks. Right, so I have got a few of these smaller flowers to pop in. So have I got space? One there. Put one there. Won't have space there, so I might have space for one. So I am quite keen on maybe getting one in there. Oh yes, that works. Actually, Jan, haven't you got you showed me a picture you've got? I'm sure it was by Arthur Rackham. It's like a fantasy picture. I think I'm going to have to re-glue some of these gems because they are not wanting to stay put. Excuse me. Right, I got some small. Got 3 of these small ones as well. Tuck it behind there. Oh no, that's not meant to go there. That's meant to go there. Oh, I'm glad I didn't stick that down. So that would go. So that needs to just go up there. Ooh, just about. What if I bring it slightly to the side? Just, oh, right, okay, that's going to go in there then. Hi, Lynn. Welcome. Now, I will say this, the sad thing about this cardstock is that it's not completely colour fast, so it will lose its colour if you make something like this and you put it in bright sunshine. It will lose its colour. So if you do make something like this, either frame it with UV protected glass or just pop it somewhere that's not in direct sunlight. Right, see if I've got any of these left. That'd be quite nice to have something poking out of there. Oh, actually, all there. Oh, thank you, Annika. That's very kind of you. Something very satisfying about doing this after you've done all the prep work. Okay. I do have a few extra leaves. I don't know whether to pop some. I'll actually even pop another one in there. No, it's not going to fit. Okay. I know what, I'm going to do a bit of trimming and then I'm going to put the frame around it and see if this might be it. This might be all that I need to do. Let's just can move that over. I know it seems a bit weird to do this, but I have to, otherwise it's not going to fit in the frame. It's a bit thick because of the glue. Oh, it's really quite thick. Oh, the other thing they have on that channel, Architectural Digest, is they'll, I don't know, they give two designers an IKEA, very plain, like little table, like coffee table, and they'll get them to remake them, like to hack them and do some really cool stuff to it, and then they show each other at the end. That was fun. This glass is a bit dirty. Just give this a little bit of a wipe. It's been in my craft room here and in my previous house for a number of years. Ooh, not quite. Right, obviously I need to get rid of some of there's some glue stringy bits happening, but sorry, you guys can see so much reflection, but anyway, it looks good in there. Just remove that a second. Just trying to manipulate these flowers to sit how I want them to sit. Better? Yes, Jan. Hi, Bert. Blackberry Bliss, yes, Andrea. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Sorry about all the sorry about all the. Oh, I know what I could do. If I just flip this round a second, so you get a better idea of what the frame is helping to achieve. There we go. Just do it that way for a moment. Yeah, obviously because the frame is glass, it's just causing a massive glare. So there we go. That is it. A framed faux fabric embroidered piece of paper crafting. I am tempted to put a few more droplets onto, or maybe onto some of the petals, because I've got droplets on the leaves, and I think maybe by adding some little droplets on the petals, that might just make it look a little bit more interesting. I'm trying to find the flattest areas to do it on so that they don't roll. I'll let this dry overnight. There we go. Oh yeah, no, there is glass. That's what's been reflecting. There is glass in there. I've just turned it round because when I was trying to show the, yeah, look. This is the way I'll actually frame it. So the glass is at kind of the front of the frame, and then the artwork sits at the back. Yeah, it will sit like that. So it will be completely closed in. I just need to give this frame a little bit of a clean before I completely close it up. Yeah, no, I just turned it around to show you this way what it looks like with a frame around it, because it was hard for you guys to see it without it all reflecting. So there we go, all done. Now just to put this lid back on. Sometimes I get it in one. Yeah, there we go. Two goes. Thank you, Elaine. I think we've just about covered up that crease. I can see a little bit of it there, but it's not obvious. So right, thank you everybody. Thank you for coming and watching. I'll say a quick goodbye to you all. There we go. Put my light back on. Thank you. Framed floral wonder. Thank you, Bonnie. Right. I think I'm done for the evening. So that's not too bad. I thought I was going to be on here for hours. But no, I forgot that everything was pretty much pre-prepared. It was just a case of sticking it all down. So, and I've got a few left over for a rainy day. I actually did a bit of clearing on my desk today, and I grouped some of the what's the word I've got? Scraps, ready to do some scrappy cards. And so, yeah, you never know. You never know. I might make an appearance tomorrow. I've got a class in the evening, so I'll be in my craft room at some point. But I want to teach my son how to do some mixed media stuff tomorrow. So I'm hoping to hopefully get a bit messy with him. Do some stuff with the brushes and teach him how to use the jelly plate and things. So it's going to be fun. Right. Lots of love to you all. Thank you so much for your support over this week while I've been away. And I hope to see you next week sometime. I've got some bits of admin stuff to catch up on. There's things I need to send out to my team from December and bits and pieces. So if you are expecting vouchers for me and you haven't received them, that's probably because I haven't sent them yet. I'm just a bit behind on some stuff. Thank you, Jan. These were made by the wonderful Susan Smalley, who comes on here, who's in my team. Yeah, aren't they fabulous? Yeah, I've got my breastfeeding support top on, and it's purple, and so I like to wear something purpley. And then I've got my other stud earrings that are red in, so I've got red and purple. Red hat and purple. What's that poem about red hat and purple? Doing it already. Some of my friends actually have framed the cards I have given them. Oh, wonderful. Quite right too. Yeah, good. Right, my lovelies. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Glenna. I also think of myself as well because I don't like my YouTube numbers to go too low. It's not completely unselfish, just in case you were wondering. I don't like my numbers going too low. Oh, aren't I, Jan? Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Red hat and purple. Actually, while I was in New Orleans, Janice, do you remember this? Seeing a group of ladies in red hats and purple. I'm sure that happened. Please don't tell me I didn't dream it. I think, but was Bonnie with us that day? There was. I just remember being on the trolley, the tram, the trolley, the bus, whatever you call it. And I thought we saw a group of ladies. Lisa, see you tomorrow. Or later today. Right, take care, everyone. Have a great weekend. I'll leave you with my goodbye. That's it. When I'm old, I shall wear. But doesn't there a reference to red as well? Yeah, the Red Hat Society. That's it. There we go. Right, lots of love. Oh, Janice, I'm so sorry. Oh, message me. Oh, darling. Okay, everyone, take care for now.